What's that?
Boogie, boogie, wait.
It's Ooga Booga for your info. Yep, sorry. Come on the phone.
All right, everyone, we are inside Robert Louis Stevenson's library. This is a study room and bedroom. Most of the time you sleep in here. That's why we have the reproduction of his bed on that corner. He had a separate bedroom with his wife Fanny. So his wife, she sleeps next door. There used to be a window in this wall here. That's where they communicate at night. Isn't that weird, everyone?
Yes.
Two of them having separate bedrooms. I don't know about your parents, but my parents sleep in one bedroom. All right, but Fanny and Robert Louis Stevenson, they have separate bedrooms. Now, a lot of people may say that Stevenson snore too much. No, but actually he works long hours with his books, and he'll just fall asleep in here. Fanny would need a good sleep as well, so she would prefer to have her own bedroom as well. He wrote 13 books in Samoa for 4.5 years and lived here. That's like one book for 4 months, all done by hand. There were no computers or typewriters back in the days, everyone. So that's very prolific if we think about it. Because that doesn't include his poems, his prayers, his letters. So that's a lot of writings. Very prolific writer. Another fireplace. Remember, you saw one downstairs, as I mentioned. There's two inside the house. Well, here's another one here. Another original fireplace. Now, most of these informations, photos, pictures on the wall, these were all donated to the museum during the opening of this museum in 1994 by many big fans of Robert Louis Stevenson all around the world, and especially Rex Mon, who funded the whole restoration for this museum. Right, have a look on the old bed there. Right, you see fine mats, all right? You'll probably get an IA for artifacts, so, right? Hiatola or fine mats are very good artifacts. All right, but the problem that we have with our artifacts is we don't have the full information that you will need for your research, right? So if you're looking for information for artifacts, I think the best place is Museum of Samoa. Historical site, I'm giving you all the information I can, if those are the two IAs that you're working on at the moment. All right, so you can see the differences of the weaving back in the days and today's fine mats. So back in the days it was very fine and it looks like a linen material, but today people are very lazy to weave up, or they just want to get it done and get the money. All right, but lucky now we have women's committee in the villages trying to bring back the original fine mats. Right, most of the books in the shelves are mainly copies of his original books, and some are his collection. On the shelf on that corner, everyone, those are translation of some of his books. When we had our museum open in 1994, it was an empty shelf with just one translation inside, and that is our very own Samoan language of Treasure Island. Now we have 39 different languages in there. Right, most people, they come, they don't see their language. They go back to their country, they try to find it, and then they send it on mailbox for us. That's how we got the 39 different languages in that shelf. All right, and that's about Robert Louis Stevenson's library. All right, do you have any question before I ask my question? No? All good? All right, we got a question here. Sorry, I didn't see that.
This question isn't to you, it's to these guys.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand why their school is called
Oh,
Robert Louis Stevenson
Robert Louis
School.
Stevenson School.
So
All
I
right.
don't know if anyone wants to answer that question.
All right.
You guys
Sorry?
been here for you.
What was your question?
So I'm just trying, I don't understand why your school is called Robert Louis Stevenson School.
Why your school is called Robert Louis Stevenson?
Fair, Mr. Coley.
Why is our school called Robert Louis?
Ask a teacher.
Well, school started out with parents who are here from expats. They were here with so they tried to set up a school that kind of almost the same standard of what they live or the unit from the school from overseas.
I see.
So they established the school as part of those.
Mm.
So and I think they decided to name it after Robert Louis.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Well, since Robert Louis Stevenson was a foreigner, and most of the people that started off the school were foreigners, and then they wanted to call it Robert Louis Stevenson.
Yeah.
And of course, to
So it's
keep
about
Robert Louis
educational
Stevenson's
standards,
name alive here in
Of course,
Samoa.
yeah.
All right, so we're very happy to have Robert Louis Stevenson School, and we always thank the principal and the teachers because they always have the support to the museum. Every
Sure.
year they will bring the students here, which is very nice and thoughtful of them. All right, everyone, any other questions? All right. This is good. I was gonna ask you that. All right, does anybody have an idea what this might be? All right, well, actually, it's a laptop back in the days. This, right? Look at it's actually his. So he takes it with him everywhere, and then he opens it up. This is where he store all the inks and and this is where he writes on. All right, just so it's just like a laptop today for us, but you know the difference. All right. Anything else? Are you doing the research for the historical site? The artifact. All right. Now I'm telling you, you'll get most of the information in Museum of Samoa for artifacts. We do have artifacts, but the problem that we have is getting the right information. So we don't have all the information for these artifacts, but we do have beautiful artifacts around here. But if you're doing the historical side here, then don't forget the museum here, all right? And we're giving you as much information as we can. All right, so that's about the library. Now I'm gonna pass you over to our next tour guide, Sana. She's gonna show you all the rooms and help you